What's up guys, Bloodshed here. Welcome to the Patterns of Justice Monk push build for Diablo 3 patch 267 and season 19. This build got buffed. Yeah man, it is really powerful. They took this 6-piece and they buffed it to 15,000%. They also gave us a damage reduction on the 4-piece. They increased our spirit regen on our 4-piece, and the 2-piece Sweeping Winds gains the effect of every rune, and its movement speed is increased by 5% for each stack. And that also stacks with the seasonal buff we're getting for season 19. So it's going to be a really fast set. I don't think this is as fast as Wave of Light, but it's really fun to play and you'll see it. I'll do some demonstration for the speed build. And at the end of the video, I'll showcase the push build. Like I'll show like a clear, again, like with the Crusader, we're doing 850 Paragon, no augments, really low. Look at our main stat, really low main stat. We also went out of our way to put low-level gems in the build, right? So no augs, no crazy gem levels, like, you know, anything like that. Really just low parameters. Today we tested with low parameters. Tomorrow we're gonna amp it up and add some more Paragon and see how it performs at a higher level. But I've been getting so many requests to share the build that I'm using, so I'm gonna put it out there. Again, Diablo fans, I'll put the links in the description. Full stat priorities on the speed build and the Tempest Rush Paj. It's the Paj build, man. Patterns of Justice. I'm not on board with the name, but whatever, right? So all the stuff you need is right here. All the little things. I even have like the stat priorities and all that stuff. So you guys are good to go. But I'm going to do my best to explain the rotation. There's not really a rotation, but I'm going to do my best to explain the build and give you my thoughts on everything. So this is basically a Tempest Rush build. The 6-piece now buffs all damage and Tempest Rush. You get your damage reduction when you're using Tempest Rush. They also changed the Juan Kim Lao. Hitting with Tempest Rush will activate Cyclone Strike, so you're automatically pulling mobs to you. It's really satisfying gameplay. It's kind of like Whirlwind with the Hurricane rune. Both skills deal an increased 600% increased damage to enemies. You have a multiplier there, plus you have your Caesar's Memento that has an 800% multiplier when you blind, freeze, or stun. If you want to know how we're blind, freezing, or stunning, we're actually using Cyclone Strike. So if you manually pick the rune, it'll pull that rune and give it to you, right? So we have Wall of Wind selected. So when we're running around using Tempest Rush, it's automatically pulling mobs to us and stunning and freezing them. And that's proccing Caesar's Memento. We technically get all the runes for Sweeping Winds. So Master of Wind does freeze them, but I like the reliability more so of the Cyclone Strike. Desert Shroud's giving us damage reduction, salvation. Make sure to click salvation often as we have tons of resource with the build, so you can literally just click it. Blinding Speed gives us dodge. Northern Breeze is the highest multiplier. This is the one I enjoyed the most. A lot of people are using Flurry because you build up Tempest Rush damage and then you explode it with like COE cycle and Blinding Flash. So you could try this combo out. I preferred the Northern Breeze version. And again, it's so early on. Check the build description. Things might change and I'll retest it and I might go this route, you know. Tailwind I use for speeds though. It gives me more movement speed, as if we didn't have enough movement speed. Beacon gives us cooldown for Epiphany, and it also gives us damage with the Captain Crimson set. Seize gives us attack speed. Survivability with Harmony. Relentless Assault when we're blind, freezing, or stunning. We're doing more damage. Since we're stunning or freezing anyway, we might as well use that. RA is pretty good. And again, we're getting free Cyclone Strikes, so it's actually proccing Lefebvre. In the beginning, I was using Aquila. You could definitely use that as you always have the damage reduction active. But I kind of like the Lefebvre synergy, and sometimes I do get low on resource, but I'm using Tempest Rush. So I think it's just preference here. One thing to note, I could see Parthen defenders being best in slot for pushing at a super high level, like when you have tons of density, when you're fishing for those forest maps, and balancing out the DR effects on all the mobs. So I can see Parthens being used for the top end pushers, but for your day-to-day or your normal pushes, I think I'll just go Lefebvre. I had no problem surviving at this level anyway. And I also use Crystal Fist for that. I'm going back and forth between Crystal Fist and Vengeful Wind. So if you don't know, they also changed Vengeful Wind. It gives you an 800% multiplier to Sweeping Winds. And our 6-piece bonus is buffing Sweeping Winds to 15,000. So it's a kind of a nice damage increase. I do use Vengeful Wind for speeds. but I decided to go with Crystal Fist. It's just more synergy, and I can focus more on sticking in those Oculus rings and just doing more damage. It's more effective uptime on my DPS, I feel. For gems, I went Taeguk, Trapped, and Stricken. And I'm stacking holy damage everywhere because I'm using Northern Breeze. Gameplay wise, you want to keep up your dash every 6 seconds. You can see it right here. That's going to give you the Crystal Fist damage reduction. And keep up Sweeping Winds, which is easy. You just start attacking for that. So that's pretty much your whole rotation there. Obviously use Mantra when you need it. Keep up Epiphany when you need it as well. It's a pretty chill build. And again, I'm gonna put a push clear we did on stream at the end of the video, just so you guys have gameplay if you wanna watch a full clear. The Rift Guardian is pretty easy. That's one thing I like about the build too. What the balance does is it buffs Tempest Rush, more buffs for TR, but it gives you 100% crit chance against enemies when there's 3 or fewer enemies. And a lot of times the Rift Guardians have 3 or fewer enemies. So this is really nice RG kill. Let's go to the speed build and I'll just kind of show you guys how it performs like on a T16 level. This is a really fun build, and this is gonna be my hardcore main on the YouTube series, right? So you just hold down Tempest Rush and you know, you just port around and kick some butt. You can see it'll automatically pull enemies toward you. It's just like the Hurricane Rune. It's kind of like the monk version of Whirlwind Barb, I suppose. Whoops, almost got hit by that. And that's it. That's pretty much Annihilation. So this is the speed version. I have Annihilation. So definitely check the speed version as it's different than the push build always, right? But this build's chill, man. And we did the 100 really easy. 850 Paragon, no augments, right? No funny business. I wanted to see if the build is viable for everybody, and like, you know, it's something that I'm gonna play too, so I was really curious to see how it played at various levels. We almost did a 105 with the same parameters. We were very, very close. We ended up getting like Impalers and just like a really bad mob type, and that kind of hindered us. And we also have non-ancient weapons. Well, we have the one Kim Lao's non-ancient, and a lot of the gear is non-ancient. I ran out of materials, like I said in my other video, trying to farm everything and all that stuff. So look at the speed, man. It's a good build. It's fun. I like it. I hope you guys like the demonstration. And again, there might be a better combo that comes available in the near future. I'm happy the new sets got some love. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to follow me at twitch.tv/bloodshed. If you have any questions, I'll be streaming this live today on stream. That's why I'm filming late at night, trying not to wake my neighbors, because I wanted to get these videos out. Everyone's been asking me for the builds all day. So I stayed up, I got all the builds for all the new stuff, and then we'll just tweak them on stream today. I'm sure I'll change a few things here and there, but anything major, the build description in the video here, like in the Diablo fans build, anything major will be changed. Anyway, this is the Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.